Okay, Spirit, what we got for my Leos? What we got for my Leo placements? What do we got for my Leo placements? I need 4 cards, Spirit. We got falling fast. What else do we got? Okay, we got illusions. We got sacrifice. And we got dreams. We got romance at the top. So you may have a romantic connection with somebody. This is somebody that you may definitely have not only romantic feelings for. I feel like there's a lot of chemistry between you and somebody else, Leo. And I feel like this is something that may be hitting. I don't feel like you guys have opened up to each other and let each other know how you guys feel about each other. I feel like it's like you both know intuitively how you feel about each other, but I feel like you guys have not been really open about it to one another. And this is somebody that have definitely been keeping it a secret. They've been holding it in about how they feel about you, just as well as you. And I just feel like something happened where somebody shut the door on the other person because we got secrets right here. This is somebody that may have been hiding some things from you besides how they feel about you. Some of you guys, maybe you felt this person hid some things about, whatever they have going on in their own personal life. But I feel like because you feel like things have been closed off between the two of you, right? You may have, or they may have decided to sneak away from the situation because we got individuality next to secrets. Somebody is secretly sneaking away from the other person. Whether this is you or them, but I feel like it could be both of y'all. Maybe it's mutual. I don't know. Maybe they started to pull away from you, and then that's when you realized that you had to pull away from them because a lot of things were just unsaid, and you just felt left out in the cold. Some of you guys feel like the door has been shut on you because you didn't know where you stand with this person or whatever. But it's like somebody definitely did go another way, and whoever this is that is trying to remain grounded in the situation, their individuality, and be strong about this separation or whatever, it's like they may be falling very, very fast. Some of you guys, you may be falling extremely fast, even though there is a separation between the two of you. But let's clarify and see what's going on because I feel like, Leo, you still, even though y'all are separated, a lot of things has been unsaid between y'all. I feel like you still could be deeply in love with this person. It's like the feelings could be getting a lot more stronger. Yes, you are aware of the simple fact that you have romantic feelings for them and the chemistry is strong. But I feel like during the separation, as long as the separation, it's like somebody is deeply in their feelings about it even more. But there may be fear involved. Okay, so it could be some of you guys are mirroring each other. I'm also getting that. And whoever this is that's falling very, very fast, they could be afraid that they may be in some form of illusion. Once again, it's because y'all both haven't opened up about how y'all feel about one another. Y'all both have been keeping it a secret. So you guys went y'all separate ways. But this person's afraid that it's fake. It's just an illusion. Whoever this is falling hard for the other person. Because I feel like one of y'all may be more deep in than the other person. One of y'all definitely may be more deep in than the other person during the separation. But like I said, somebody, because they love you so much and they have fallen so fast, they could be feeling like it's just a fantasy. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. So that could be the reason why they walked away from you, or you were forced to walk away from the other person. But I strongly feel like y'all mirroring each other. This person feels like how they feel about you, it may not be real. And you, on the other end, I feel like you are letting this fantasy, this daydreaming state of being with this person go. They feel like the connection, the bond y'all have is fake. And you just got out of your head because you feel like you wasn't going to get exactly what you were looking for out of this connection. But I'm seeing somebody let go of some form of dreams, some form of fantasy of the other person. But just know the person that the other one of you guys are falling extremely fast, but fear is definitely getting in the way of the situation. Some of you guys, this person may be involved. So not only this person's in love with you, they afraid of things not happening with between the two of you guys. They're afraid of, because they in love with you, right? They feel like they can't have you. They feel like, well, it's just a fantasy, like it's like they may be trying to brush it off, even though they may be involved with another person. But a lot of you guys, if they're not involved with another person, it could just be that somebody's afraid of devoting themselves to you, giving they whole heart to you, they whole heart, their life, their body, their soul. That's what somebody's afraid of getting in a long-term commitment with somebody, because somebody feel like it's not real. They're getting in their head and feeling like it's not real. The bond y'all have, they feel like it's not real, but they also afraid of having this long-term commitment with you. But I feel like, and that could be the reason why somebody sacrificed it, because they still look at it as just being a dream, that may not be real. A dream. Because I strongly feel like you let go of daydreaming about being with this person. Because I feel like you may have been in that energy, during the separation of, you know, what it is that you always wanted with this person, what it would be, what it would look like to be with this person. But I'm seeing you let it go. You letting go of the thought of being with this person because you feel like it would never happen. Meanwhile, they over here afraid of being with you because they feel like it's not real, or you just feel like they not ready for something long term. But this is, wow. Somebody let go of somebody they are meant to be with. It's your person. They don't believe that y'all bond is real. They feel like it's fake. Yep. Somebody can't believe that it's real. So they letting go of who's the person that they are fated to be with these, which is you. You know, while you over here left on the outside. Some of you guys do daydream, still think about this person. Maybe you are just actually having dreams. It may be like, it may not be, because some of you guys was in this fantasy land about being with this person, daydreaming about them. Now that you have let go of the thought of being with them, some of you guys, this person could be popping up in your dreams. Like, literally. So it's like they move from one place mentally in your life to another place mentally in your life in a dream state. But just know that somebody's afraid of devoting themselves to you and being in a connection with you and having things go right. Somebody could be afraid of that, but using or showing of imagination, told you. I just feel like some of you guys are focusing on your path right now. Maybe you could have a lot of great things coming in. That could be something you're devoted to, your path, your journey. I'm seeing a lot of good luck, fate. It says This is like good karma. A lot of you guys may be experiencing a lot of good karma right now after you let go of the thought of being with this person. You could be doing something that is very creative. Some of you guys could be doing something online, whether this is a job that requires you to work online. I'm seeing computer. Maybe you sit at a desk, you have a computer. If it's not online, it could just be like you could be like a receptionist or something, or a telemarketer or something like that, or a marketer. Um, I don't know. Whatever job that you may have that require you to sit down, that could be the job that you are devoted to right now. But it's saying that whatever this is your purpose. And some of you guys are meant to do something else outside of your work, your job, something creative. Um, I'm just getting this energy where you are being guided to do something else on top of whatever it is that you are currently doing. But other than that, when it comes to love, I strongly feel like somebody is afraid of being in a committed relationship with you and making their dreams come true because they feel like y'all belong together, but it's like at times they kind of doubt the connection. Maybe they feel like you let them go. Because I'm just getting this mirror energy between y'all. Maybe they feel like you let them go. And that right there confirmed to them that it was all a fantasy. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like the only thing is that I feel like y'all both let each other go. Because maybe y'all both were just afraid to open up and tell each other how y'all really feel about each other, to be honest. And the rest of you guys, they may be involved with somebody else. And maybe forcing themselves to move on. That's for somebody. That won't be for everybody, but we're gonna see what else. Yeah, there could be some type of like power dynamic between the two of you. Somebody decided to pull back and take their power back. This could be your energy, but I feel like y'all could be clashing. Maybe this is a fixed sign. Maybe y'all both fixed signs. It could be a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Leo, or an Aquarius. But I'm hearing a fixed energy. This person could be a fixed sign just as well as you are. But I feel like you guys, somebody like to have some form of control of the situation or control of themselves. Yeah, some of you guys may have tried to reach out to this person. This person could be very stubborn. Yeah, this person could be involved with somebody else. So if you have took action towards this person or vice versa, I feel like your person probably was like you may have been trying to get this person's attention for an example at one point in time. And I just feel like somebody just decided to sit there. Somebody was too complacent, like they didn't make a move towards you. Like you kind of gave somebody the hint that you were open to talk to them and be vulnerable with them, but I feel like they got too comfortable and stayed back. Like for an example, you text them, they seen the text message, but they didn't make a move, they didn't reply. Like it could be something like that. I feel like you tried to take that leap of faith and put yourself out there, put your heart on the line in some way, shape, or form. Not totally, but it was kind of like in a vulnerable state. It was like more strategic. It was strategic and it was much more of you being open, moving with an open heart. You see what I'm saying? But I strongly feel like somebody got too comfortable and they held back from you. And that could be what I'm hearing always may have caused some form of separation between the two of you. Or this may be the second or third time you try to put your heart on the line, but they still didn't make a move. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just getting that for somebody where someone reached out because both of you guys were in this energy of falling back from each other, and then it's like one person finally made a move and somebody just did, the other person didn't. The other person didn't because, like I said, that they complacent, they too comfortable where they at. Some of you guys, they may be in a relationship with somebody else, but they're not happy. So them being stubborn, holding back, and not reaching back out to you, they're not happy about what they did. They're not even happy with whoever that they're with. They could be in a connection with somebody that's toxic because this came that home, and then we got negativity and commitment. Yeah, somebody is in a relationship with somebody that's toxic that they're not happy with. Because I feel like in reality they want to commit to you. The only thing is it's stopping them from actually being with you because they feel like your connection is not real. But I feel like the only reason why they feel like it's not real is because there's some type of power dynamic between y'all where both of you guys are not opening up. Like I said, you leaned in and tried, but this person has continued to stay back because it wasn't comfortable for them. This is something outside of their comfort zone. And they know they are already involved with somebody else. So that was another factor. So your person, I just feel like your person, it's like, I don't know if they're just in denial or they just don't know what is real and what is fake. Because obviously where they at is not real. It's fake. It's a false relationship, whoever that they're involved with. But with you, I feel like it's more on a spiritual level, and that could be the reason why they question this connection. It's more spiritual based. It's not like y'all consciously chose each other and chose to love each other and chose to be around each other. It's more spiritual, where y'all are drawn to one another, where y'all feel deep feelings for each other. I'm hearing just because. It's like it's forced, but it's not forced. It's like more forced energetically, spiritually. But that's why they think it's not real, because they haven't made a conscious decision to love you. They haven't made a conscious decision to, be in a relationship with you. Somebody is having a hard time, Leo, from, knowing from what is fake and what is real. Because this is somebody, obviously, that's not spiritually woke. You could be somebody who is more spiritually woke than this person. This person, when, they may not be spiritually woke. They going by what they moving strategically. You moving more on a spiritual level. Because somebody just cannot make sense of this connection. They can't. And that's why they're so scared of jumping in it like that, because it's like you kind of like giving too good to be true to this person. It's sad because they feel like they do belong to you, but they feel like they being manipulated. They feel like they're being duped. They feel like it's not real. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, somebody can't put into terms like what is real and what is fake in this situation compared to where they at now. That's what it really is. It's like they know, intuitively they know that y'all belong together, because this person could be very intuitive, but at the same time they're ignoring their intuition because they're trying to make sense of it all on a mental level, and they really can't, because this is something different. This is something deeper. This is something beyond the superficial. That's why. Okay, this one came out first, so I'm going to take it. We got deja vu. There's history happening in the past. Repeated patterns. So, yeah, somebody may be fearful of you walking away. Or they could be afraid of things repeating itself from their past. But I feel like a lot of you guys, person's afraid of you leaving. Yep, because we got to get away. I knew it. Somebody is afraid of you leaving them behind. But at the same time, they're afraid of you leaving them behind and forgetting about them. And they're also afraid to devote themselves to you. But they know that in order to devote themselves to you, if they did take that leap of faith towards you, they will have to leave somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Your person knows that they have to make these moves. Yeah, this person, even at a distance, this person is still like feeling stuck in a heart space about you. Yeah, it's crazy. They fear of you forgetting about them. Somebody's afraid of being forgotten, though. But I feel like this is somebody that was in a connection with somebody else or devoted themselves to stay away from you at one point in time and keep you at bay and trying to move on. This person literally tried to move on from you. But I feel like this person's still heart is with you. No matter how much they try to move on, no matter who they're with, you still have this person's heart. Some of you guys, if this person did, some of you guys person may have somebody pregnant because we got get pregnant right here. Some of y'all are destined to have a child with this person, but this person don't trust their own judgment. This person don't trust their own heart. They're going against their intuition because y'all connection don't make sense. They have tried to move on from you, but I feel like it forced you to move on. They so stuck in their head and their heart about you. They could be distracting themselves, having fun with friends, family members, maybe going out, drinking, partying, trying to distract themselves. I'm telling you, somebody had that in mind to move on, but they really can't. It's because they don't know. It's like they're trying to make sense of it, but they can't. But their heart is still there. That's the crazy part about it. This person's heart is still with you, and vice versa. But I just feel like they're distracting themselves with other people. Told you, somebody is secretly in love with you. This person has a lot of unconditional love for you. No matter who they with, no matter where they go, this person has a lot of love for you. They're trying to avoid falling in love with you, but they can't. They can't run from their emotions. They cannot. Because I'm getting this energy where I feel like y'all both pulling on each other's heartstrings, but they feel it more deeply than you because they're in denial. But we're going to say they're in denial. They just don't understand it. They don't. Because they're trying to use logic. They're trying to use their mind about this connection, but they feel it and they see it, and that should be good enough. But they're not going with how they feel and what they see. They going by something that should. They're going by something that they should be making a decision about using logic. You know what I'm saying? Because they chose a person. Because they chose to love somebody. You see what I'm saying? Somebody is used to that type of love, the 3D based of love. They're not used to having this, spiritual aspect of a bond with somebody where it don't even make sense for y'all to be in love with each other. That's how they look at it. So it's like they're running in denial and not really knowing why, how. That's what's missing. Your person need to know how and why. But they're not going to get their answers by trying to distract themselves because no matter what, they still in love with you. No matter who they with, they still in love with you. Because some of y'all, they may be in a connection with somebody else, but you still in this person's heart space. Okay, what else do we have? Yeah, I feel like this person is afraid of you forgetting them, though. This person's in two minds about you. Two minds, two worlds, but they're afraid of you forgetting about them and leaving them behind. And I feel like a lot of you guys are completing this situation and focusing on yourself. And because you letting this person go and leaving it in the past, some of you guys could be blowing up. If you have an online business or if you are an influencer or a celebrity, you could be blowing up in your work, your business, or your career. Your focus is on yourself, your own life, your own world right now. Because I feel like a lot of y'all are just leaving them in the past. They just another person in the past, you leave it in the past according to you. You see what I'm saying? Because this is somebody that has devoted themselves to stay away from you and, have a new beginning with somebody else. But even though their heart belongs to you, it's sad. Yeah, but whoever that they devoted themselves to, that they left you for, I don't feel like your person, I feel like your person is unstable, right? This ending is making somebody feel unstable. This person is losing control over the situation by holding back, being stubborn. They're losing their power because they allow you to get away. They pushed you away, to be honest. Pushing you away is making somebody feel out of control, out of order. Could be an Aries, don't have to be. Five of Wands, reverse. Yeah, they could be feeling out of order because you still in this person's heart. Despite the distance, you still trapped in this person's heart, y'all. And they cannot fight it anymore. They can't. I strongly feel like this person going crazy. And I wanted to say that when I seen this card. This ending has somebody unstable right now. Because they realizing that they cannot fight you off. They cannot fight, you out of their heart. They're going crazy. Because they really want to talk to you. They could be out in the bar, in the club with people, arguing, fighting them. I'm seeing a lot of back and forth arguing. They crashing out, y'all. They is. They really try to, move on purposely because they couldn't make sense of this connection. So it's like they abandoned you, because I'm seeing it, which forced you to just abandon the situation and just forget about it. Even though I feel like you have a hard time forgetting about it, you are that strong to move on and not engage with this person because that's the energy that they are giving you. Okay, what else do we have, Spirit, in this situation? That's crazy. Yeah, it's going to get to the point where as long as you focus more on yourself, it's like I said, y'all being blessed behind the scenes. This person is going to lose their grit. They're going to lose their composure because they cannot fight the feelings that they have for you, to the point that they're taking it out on the people that they are around. There's a lot of arguing going on. Back and forth arguing, some drama. We got obsession, trauma. We got attachment. And then we got regret. Wow, this ending definitely brought this person, to be obsessing over the situation. They're obsessing and just shocked. And a lot of shock. Told you. Somebody lost their grip. Somebody's losing their composure. The person that was being stubborn and playing it cool the first time, they're in reversed. They're devastated. Because you're still in this person's heart and they cannot fight you out of their heart, Leo. They still attached to you. They still attached to you. Even while y'all not communicating. Even while y'all at odds with each other. This person's still attached to you. And they're going crazy mentally in a lot of regret. Feeling some form of remorse. Sadness. Yeah, because this is somebody that really, they rejected you. They were in denial. But they feel like they had to leave you. Now they left in depression. Them being in denial, it left them in a deep, dark depression state, Leo. But they don't trust themselves, yo. That's because they don't trust themselves. They don't trust the connection. Any of that. This person don't trust their own judgment. They don't trust their intuition. They're going against their own intuition. They're trying to fight off these emotions. They're trying to distract themselves with other people, but it is doing nothing but causing a lot of chaos and arguing, which is making them feel very down and out and depressed. And that's because somebody is still in denial. It's a sad situation. Okay, let's pull a couple more cards. Yeah, this person's in denial right now, crashing out because they're not able to keep their composure for too long. It's bothering them. Just know that. You still in this person's heart space. It's bothering this person because they can't fight how they feel about you. They can't fight it off. They can't. They still attached. Now they hurt. They're in sorrow. They hurt. They don't trust. They don't trust themselves. They don't trust their own judgment. That's sad. Because I'm telling you, this is somebody that feel like they need to make sense of it all mentally. They think logically. They think strategically when it comes to love. Head first. If they like somebody, they're going to choose that person. If they like somebody, they're going to choose to fall in love with that person. That's how they look at it. But with y'all connection, like I said, it's more than, it's deep. This is not a regular superficial connection. This is deeper than the norm. We got chasing. Yeah, they regret not coming after you. And like them not coming after you, I'm telling you, it's causing them to be in a lot of pain. Because they're pursuing, this person pursuing somebody else or dealing with other people. But it's because they hurt, trying to distract themselves. And it's crazy because them not coming towards you, it may have brought you in a lot of pain. Yeah, this situation has caused a lot of confusion. A lot of things could be very unclear. Somebody's not sure. Somebody is hurt. Somebody is holding on to pain because they're confused. It's your person. That's what it is. It's your person holding on tightly to the heartache and pain, trying to play it safe. Because literally, I feel like you have turned your back on this situation because there was so much confusion and uncertainty in this situation, which making them want to engage with you, but they just don't know if they should or not. This person going crazy. Yeah. Somebody feeling lost. They feel like they made a mistake. Ooh, look, didn't I say somebody is very angry in the background, arguing with somebody or group of people if they stepping out, probably getting drunk and creating drama. Yeah, this person got some karma going on. Somebody is in some karmic situations, silently holding on. Yep. Somebody, they feel lost, man. They don't even know what to do with this connection. They don't. Because a lot of things are unclear to them. They don't have the physical evidence on why they feel this way. They don't have the physical evidence on why they still feel so drawn to you and why you have a heart like you have it. They're trying to mentally, psychologically make sense of this connection and they cannot figure it out. So it's driving them crazy. They're in their head too much. But I'm hearing this is something that they're not going to be able to think through because it is what it is. It's just there. It's just because. This person crashing out, just holding on to the pain and then holding on to the thought of you forgetting about them, leaving them behind. Don't know whether they should come forward and commit to you or just let you go. They lost about it. They don't know what to do. Leo, your person is lost. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do with you. They don't know what to do with the connection. All they know is that their heart belongs to you. But they don't know if it's real. Because they've never been in a connection like this before. Challenges, make a decision, work on inner healing. Yeah, somebody is making things difficult. Like I said, they feel lost. They feel like this is you hard to deal with. They feel like you put up a challenge with them. Not literally, but they feel like they feel like it's just hard to deal. This connection is very challenging to them. It's difficult. We got narcissists. Someone is too full of themselves, and we got distance. So some of you guys, this is somebody that could have narcissistic tendencies, or maybe they are a narcissist. But this could just be also saying that somebody is blocking the situation out and trying to focus on themselves and distance themselves. Some of you guys, this could be you. Some of y'all gonna end up blocking them, or they have already done this to you out of selfish reasons and walked away. But I feel like for some of you guys, if you're focusing on yourself, don't mean you a narcissist. But if this person was giving you a hard time, you are definitely focusing on yourself, and you're going to get to the point where you will physically and emotionally distance yourself from this, you know, individual. Because I feel like this person just has too much pride, too much ego, and you're forced to like let go. Some of you guys, maybe you even got to the point where you don't even want to date no more, or you just don't want to date for a while. Maybe you step out of the dating scene for a while. Yeah, some of you guys could have an earth sign approaching you, but you don't want to date nobody. You don't want to talk to nobody. You don't want to do nothing with nobody. Some of y'all don't even want to communicate with nobody. This situation has definitely like shut you down, like to the point where you could be closed off to everybody and love, you know, because you're having a hard time letting go of this person as well. Um, yeah, somebody could be expecting a child in the background, and that could be another reason why you are playing it safe, because you found out during Mercury retrograde, and this could be recently. Yup. But then I say luck is on your side though. So it doesn't matter what they got going on over there, and if they don't come forward or not, Spirit is rewarding you. Spirit is blessing you in the form of money in your material life. Your world is about to change. All because this person didn't want to step up and open up to you and be real with themselves and be real with you. They was in denial of their feelings because they couldn't make sense. Now they left because, like I said, this situation was out of your control. Now they are out of control and holding back and going crazy. That's what's left. This person is in the background crashing out. And that's why you blocked them, because you feel like this person only cared about themselves. This is how you looked at them. You feel like this is somebody who was very selfish and only cared about themselves. But that's not really it. It's just that your person made it look like that they were being selfish when it comes to love, but in reality they was really trying to move on from you emotionally and physically. But they realized that that's not really the case. They're still attached to you, Leo, even though y'all separated. This person feeling lost right now. They lost themselves in love with you. You know, and I feel like at this point, Spirit could be teaching this person a lesson. You probably came in this person's life as a blessing, but instead of them embracing your connection, now they got to learn a lesson. That's exactly what I heard. This person is just too difficult to deal with. They're stubborn. And it's going to force you to distance yourself physically and emotionally, because your person is lost right now in love with you and you can't do nothing about it. They're not even making a move, so you can't. It's a forced situation. Told you this person will forever love you. Even as time go on, child. Told you karma. No matter the distance, no matter how long you guys are gone away from each other, separated, justice, karma. The scales are going to be even. The scales are going to be balanced. Because the truth is, this person has romantic feelings for you until this day. It doesn't matter how long. I feel like this person is going to forever be in love with you. That somebody is going to be forever lost in love with you, because they've been trying to make sense of this connection using their head and not using their heart and their intuition, and being in denial. So, and running away, it just made things even more difficult for them in their own life. Some of y'all, this person could be ending up going to jail. Maybe they have a court situation going on in the background. But they will always have these romantic feelings. You will always be in this person's heart. Literally. Yep, they gonna be in their feelings, left in their feelings because you freed yourself. Yep, you're single. You have made a decision. Yeah, a lot of you guys, you have made a decision to leave. I feel like a lot of things were left in the air between the two of you, but it was forced because somebody just didn't want to use they wasn't using their judgment right when it comes to you and this connection. They just wasn't. They just wasn't. Now they got karma. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. I hope it resonates, and y'all take care.